Today I'm doing a Tab S2 Samsung. It's a model Sm-t813. The problem is the charge port. Now these are not a nice job to do because you have to remove the screen. The difficulty rating on these is bloody hard. But if you know what you're doing, take your time, do a bit of research, you can get these off okay. So without further ado, we shall get into this and try to get your screen off. Now it may not come off in one piece, but I've been successful in the past of getting these off, so see how we go. Back shortly. Okay, so what I've done, got some of this plastic from the bakery. I've cut off a flexible piece, which I'm going to use to pull the screen off. Hopefully you get the screen off one piece. These things, you never know how they're going to go sometimes. Now, I've done my research and I know that there's little ribbon cable running all the way in here. This side and the bottom and the top's pretty free. So you just can't go probing in there like a bull at a gate because you're going to break all this cable. So I'm relying on mainly working around this area here and then trying to fold it up very thinly across this edge to break the heave, okay? So I use one of these Eagle Chinese safety blades, a new one every time I do something like this. Really sharp, fine edge, okay? Now we have to get an edge started, which is the difficult part. Just a little edge started. You must be patient with these. You can't rush it. Back shortly. Okay, just had a customer, so zoom back here a bit. Just had a customer. Take two. So patience. Just really sharp blade. Get that little edge started. The super tool here. I'm just putting my hand there just so I can feel the heat. I don't want to get too hot, you'll burn the LCD. Okay. Now, I'm not digging in here too far. I'm not digging in there too far. I've got, how far I've got? Just a little, you know, I can't go too much more than that. You want to put a little texture mark there. It'll tell you gauge, you don't want to go in too far. So we've already got an inch done, 2 inches. We've got to work our way all around, take your time. Can't go in there too deep. You can go on this side a bit deeper than. I'm going to knock my tool there. Back shortly. Alright, back again. More interruptions. Never mind. That's alright. Cookie crumble. So as you can see already, I've already got down there done. Okay. There's no quick way of doing these. Once again, I'm just making sure I don't overheat this. Should be just hot enough so you just can't quite touch it. You can just touch it without burning yourself. I don't like putting the blade under there when it's cold like that. Back shortly again. Alright, welcome back. Right, I'm just going to do along the top here. I'm just heating it. Alright, back again shortly. Yeah, welcome back. I'm just working my way around here. I haven't touched too much on that edge yet, but that's where the LCD flex cable comes through, okay? You don't want to break the LCD, you just have to take your time, I'm afraid. Now, we've got to be careful along this edge. Like I said, the flex cables are there. There's only very, very thin adhesive on there. You can nearly lift that with the heat. So if I can get it 3/4 off, I'll show you what I mean. Ta-da! She's out. Okay, now we can undo all these screws, take the back off, and then we can change the charge port. And what I'm going to do, plug this back in. Let's see if it works. Tab F2. So the hardest part's getting the screen out. Take your time, work your way around slowly, along here, a little bit of heat. You just got to be careful about those return and menu buttons here. These little pads. Okay, so you really only need to try and dig in around about that far. Okay, most adhesive is on each side. Okay, so here's just a quick recap on how I got the screen off this Tab S2, okay? So basically I heated the surface up to a point where it makes the adhesive a little bit more pliable to cut away. You must be careful not to put too much heat, otherwise you'll burn the LCD. So by putting my hand there, I can feel how much heat's going on. It should be just hot enough so you can just touch it. I used a very sharp blade, a very sharp fine safety blade. Very fast safe blade to get in under one little edge, to see one little corner started while heating. Then I ran my plastic packing that I cut off from the bakery. The reason I use that soft packing is that it is soft and pliable and it's not hard, so it'll flex with the screen, okay? I realised that the LCD connectors run down this side, so therefore I didn't have to worry about cutting that away really too much, because there's not much adhesive there, okay? So I knew I was going to fold that up. You can't fold it all the way up because it's a connector for the LCD which goes from the motherboard to the LBS cable, okay? So, small fine blade under there, slowly work my way around, cutting. Be careful when you get down here because you've got the menu and return buttons here, okay? So, the adhesive runs, a lot of adhesive there, a lot there, a little bit there. So you've just got to cut and stop to about there, cut along there, from there to there. So once you've got all that work, you see how I loosened it up. You can't go too deep because the LCD is in there, okay? So about 5mm, just slowly cut away, take your time, soft hands. Then I was able to heat that up and I was able just to fold that up, and the rest is history. So I hope I've helped somebody there to do these. They're not easy. You'll probably break a couple. If you follow my process, you'll find a very more high success rate. Okay, thanks very much. Okay, back again. So yes, we've got all this Tab S2 screen off in one piece. Okay, so now just to prove that it is the same screen. So there she is. She's all off. Okay, so now I can take all these screws apart, all these screws out, and replace the charge port. The charge port, I've got the original circuit board from Samsung, which has got the charge port on it. So that's a basic repair. So I'm not going to probably show you the basic job, but the main job is taking your screen off. Take your time. As I showed you, I cut around there. You can't go in too deep. That's the edge there where the LCD is. So really you don't need to cut in at all, because the adhesive down that side is very, very thin. So I was able just to work my way around there and then work my way along here, because it's quite thick tape along here. It seemed to come off very easy on the top. And then I was able to lift that up and then fold it out. I didn't really have to cut along this edge, okay? So, all the best, please subscribe and we'll see you next time. See ya.